together, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Buying some time right. His first throw is an interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
They strike for 23 yards. And it's gonna be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Delta. Hut. 5-9, 5-9. I got it. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Call it feel, Kate. Call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know it when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive. Extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense a completion.
This time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's going to be brought down up at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a gain of 10. And the Colts, first down.
First down, here's Swift. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbler when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80, 19, Charger, 19, Charger. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19, Lions. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has his man's cut by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from the 43.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
A handoff left for Swift. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Putting the receiver in motion. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 3. Jake Elliott set.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
One in hot. Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
On third down, Herbert. That one nabbed by Warren. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go. Go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Now Herbert again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, Kappa.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one's complete, right side. Now first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. Home troops right. Set.
It's Herbert once more. Escapes the pocket. Herbert lost the football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
6-yard loss. It's fourth down.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they don't get the kickoff, and that's going to back them up 5 yards. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Back deep, Jaden Reed. Calls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. That's incomplete left side. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Now they send their back in motion right. To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Right there, right there. Stephanie! Let go.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Come on. 18, 19, 18.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
He's brought down before the return gets far. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. Drop. 380. Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Nice caught. Takes Travis Hunter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go. Hey, Ram. Baylor, touch.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. This is a heater going deep. That's caught at the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Set.
Herbert to throw once more. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's going to have a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line, second down.
Delta. Hey, easy. We'll go 21. Home to troops right. Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Buying some time left. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
5-9.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. He rolls to his right. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So it's going to be a second and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Come on.
Swift gets it, going left. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down Colts. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 30.
Here we go.
Play action now with Daniels. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight ends, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Swift gets it on the pitch. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Ready.
Third and short, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Hauled in down the sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Ready.
This one's set up for Daniels. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Shoves one away. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll pass it this time. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready?
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
70, hot 70, hot 70.
Swift. Scores. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 21. Baylor tight.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. His kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, This third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. He's counting some space as he crosses the 45. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Point after is up and through. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3.
Chiefs 17, Colts 14.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set,
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
go!
Now a pitch to Tracy. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Come on. 69 with 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Daniels from the pistol. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's good for a Colts.
Reload.
1st and 10 at the
Let's go now.
4-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing now, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Daniels. Caught quickly on the slant. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Bronco quick. Let's go. Pound the 60. Pound the 6. Check.
First and goal, Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And they're turned away again. Two great defensive stands. We've arrived at third and goal. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Elliott connects there. And that will tie things up in the third.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
He'll get this to Tucker. They get 23 on that one. And that it's a Chiefs first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Quickly to Watson. Across the 40. Nice run here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a third-quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels to throw. Flush out now to his left. It's intercepted by Rick Woolen. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
16-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Colts 17.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Broncos. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects on the crosser. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for the Colts. First down. A gain of 26
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, ready.
Running back motions right.
70. Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Second down and 10, Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scary. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Complete out to the right. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. This is the end of the third quarter. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Out to his wide, it's a screen. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Set. 21. Ready.
Herbert back to throw. Chased out to his right. That side is ruled in by one. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket. It's easily found an open man.
short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. Grenade.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. They actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Daniels setting up the play action. He's looking deep once again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Okay, ready?
Try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Man in motion, headed right.
Ready?
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels finds a seam down the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
19 right.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete inside the 35. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
48-yard line.
180. 180. 180. Go.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. 30. The 10. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
38. Colts 24.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's Daniels. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
19 sight. 19.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Connecting with his back here. Swift. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Colts losing by 14. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
Cowboy 80. Cut 19.
Swamp man's in motion right. Throwing on first down. Daniels. He's got it at the 30. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Colts. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Get it.
Now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they send them back in motion right. Headed out right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Setting up for a decisive onside kick here. Just under 45 seconds left. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Go, let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Throw left side to Watson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Go.
Back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Here he goes, one final shot. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.